right. Load it up. Load it up. What's happening? What's happening? So the guy in the red won. Old Juarez won that one. We got 6 minutes left on the auction. Make sure old Greg gets back. D-Lo, what's going on? Made famous. Mr. Bixler. What's going on? Hey man, this is a lot better. My screen was completely frozen, and I couldn't do anything. But hey, these Rolos, unwrapped Rolos, they're very good. They're delicious. I love them. This is much better. The screen was frozen. It was like I was looking at this. Look. And I'm just talking away. And I couldn't, it's super weird. It's already weird enough talking and nobody's talking back to me. That's already weird enough, especially when you talk on the phone later on and somebody actually talks back to you. You're like, oh shit, now what do I do? So, it's definitely a lot different broadcasting. It's weird, man. You do a lot of this streaming and talking like this where you're not talking back to anybody. Oh man, I already had one of those tonight. I had one of them super cups, the big, the one that's like a little cake. Mm. So Saturday is my candy day. I was a good boy yesterday. Anyhow, this old Pucky. There's Pucky over here trying to get on my Rolos. Keep them away from them. I got some hard candy up here I've been giving them. Shouldn't try to get on my Rolos. Can't give her none of those. Is that a Reese's Candy you are or a Reese Witherspoon? Man, I'll tell you what, that Reese Witherspoon, she's turned into one hell of a piece of MILF, man. I've seen her. I get these magazines as part of my job, and being like Us Magazine, People Magazine, all this shit. And they had her on vacation somewhere in a bikini. Hoochie mama. Holy cow. Put some of that with me. I'll be the jelly with that Reese's cup. Man. She's a peach. Let's start us a fan club in here, the Reese Witherspoon fan club. See if we can get her to come in and we can interview her. Well, give us some questions, Made Famous. What you got on your mind, man? Who keeps their dogs in kennels? I got two I'm still keeping in kennels. And They're big kennels. They're 10 by 20s. Oh man, I love feeding them boiled eggs. Yeah. If I could just remember I got them on the fucking stove. I'm getting old, you know. And I'll walk away. Next thing I know, water's all boiled down. Eggs are damn frying in there, man, popping and shit. And I did that one time. I caught them on fire. But yeah, boiled eggs are great for them, man. I mean, if you get a dog to eat a pickled egg, that'd be good for them. All that vinegar, pickled it in that old earthy vinegar. Get a dog to eat a pickled egg. Oh shit. I heard that. I bet you seen some cool cars. Yeah, but now raw eggs, um, a lot of dogs, they don't like no raw eggs, you know? They don't like them. I've seen dogs turn their nose up to them. But I don't see any problem with feeding them raw eggs either. Taking the eggs and shell and everything, busting it up in their food and mixing it up real good. Man, anything you can add to that dog food that's good for them, add it to it. Cooked vegetables, eggs, broth, scraps off the table. You know, man, I feed the hell out of my dogs. I feed them twice a day. I feed them in the morning and at night. I go around with something for them every morning when I check on them, you know. And it may not be something big. It may just be a sandwich. I may go around there with like an egg sandwich. You know, I may go around there with a biscuit for them. I may have scored some biscuits somewhere. Hey there, Marcus. You know, I may go around and give them all a half cup of kibble, but I'll just give them something because I give them their main feeding in the evenings, in the afternoon. So, but I just give them something, you know, while I'm checking on them. You know these metal pots that you deep fry turkeys in, right? So you get you one of those, and you get you a electric uh, ring that like an oven ring, but a portable one, and put the pot on that so that you can control the heat, and it doesn't cost you a fortune. Or you can use gas or whatever you want to use, and then whatever heat source you want to use for the thing, and fill that thing up with stuff to feed your dogs. And then above it, you can do like Lee Triplet used to do. He had a bar above it, and above that bar, he had a little motor, and he had a metal rod that went down into the pot, and it would stir that all day long. And he put barley in there and vegetables and meat and all kinds of stuff. But his main base was barley. and he fed a barley and fat diet with meat. But I think meat was probably about his third ingredient. Made famous as balling, man. Then went to the car show, drinking that tequila. Nice, nice. Still daylight out there. Got the sun setting in the Pacific. Oh no, I don't even think what I'm feeding is chicken and rice. Um, uh, I know it doesn't have any fillers in it, doesn't have any soy in it, but I I'm feeding a that Pride dog food, which I mean I just get a great stool out of it, and the dogs are shiny and they look good. But like I said, I feed a lot of raw. Just day before yesterday, I cooked 10 pounds of chicken in my big pot that I've got and fed it to all the dogs. And you know, sometimes I'll give them that 10 pounds of chicken raw. It was a little cool out. Felt like cooking for them. When I did it, I threw a bag of rice in there. Not a whole bag, but just, about 4 cups of rice I put in there with that. About a gallon of water. Cooked that up. Put a bunch of salt in it. Put about a cup of oil in it. And fed that to 6 dogs. That was 10 pounds of chicken. Um, Needless to say, they were full. Oh, I can just imagine, man. I've been there. I've seen it. I've seen it. I partied in Reseda. I know where you at. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cool up here in these mountains tonight. I got my slippers on, thinking about kicking that heater. Yeah, where's that global warming at, man? I'm ready for a little global warming. My feet are normally warm by this time of year. It's a little cool, little cool. All right, we got another fight coming up. Look at this guy's ring jacket. He's got a real jacket for a ring jacket. I'll take the other guy. I'll take the guy in the suit. Anybody want some even money? I'll take the guy in the suit. Oh, you won your Sporting Dog Journal, Greg. I'll put it in your pile. That's in your pile, man. Yeah, I'll take the guy in the suit. I never seen nobody come in the ring before in a suit. Y'all ever seen anybody come in the ring in the suit? Oh, that sounds good, man. Don't worry about that. Just hit that Cash App, hit that subscriber button, hit that like button, ring that bell, hit my Venmo, hit my what's the other one? My PayPal link thing, um, super chat. Thanks for the super chat, Greg P. We appreciate the super chat from Oklahoma there, Greg P. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. I never seen anybody in boxing come in a suit. And then not only is he wearing a suit, but it's made of leather. Or that could be snakeskin. I don't know what, but I'm betting on him. I got 20 on the dude in the snakeskin suit. I heard he knocked out 20 rattlesnakes and made it himself. These damn Rolos are good. You can't have a Rolo, it's chocolate. I give you a hard candy. You want hard candy? There you go. All right. If you didn't inhale them things. What's wrong with you? You want a dog treat? You want a dog treat? Here you go. Take that. Take that. All right. Go on now. Man. I'll tell you. He just knows when I've been to the Dollar General. Take your glasses off now. Oh, he's confident, man. He's got to be confident. This is a feature fight, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Look, Pucky. Look. Hold on. Let me unplug this so you don't. Hold on. Let me unplug that. There you go. Hey, put your feet up right there. Come here. Put your feet up. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Put your feet up. Oh. You ain't gonna hurt nothing. I took all the wires away. Yeah, can't hurt nothing. Hey, you know he looked like there for a minute was Justin Timberlake. He looked like Justin Timberlake. Had that hat on and that leather coat. That guy's pointing a gun at him. That's pretty brutal. That guy's pissed. Don't nobody nobody wants to bet on anybody on this? I'll take Perella. I got a feeling this might be brutal. You guys are probably seeing it ahead of me. I'm watching it on crappy ass telephone. Let's watch this first round. Is it gone? You still got it? Is there still the feedback, or is it gone? Is it gone now? Is the feedback gone? Oh, these guys aren't going to fight for a few rounds. They just, I don't know. What you writing there, Alan? Misprint. That looked like a phone number. Oh, that was a good shot. That was another good shot. Man, I'm glad didn't none of y'all bet me. It was like a nice double right in the face. There it is again, but he got him with the left that time. He's beating that guy's face in. I think he hurt him too. He got him scared. Got him backing up. So do any of y'all got cable runs? Any of you guys using cable runs? I just use a regular pulley on the cable. So I take a 1/4-inch cable, which is about the size of your finger, right? Stretch it from tree to tree, and then take those cable locks. You know what they are, the little half U things. Lock it around the tree with 2 of them, in case one of them fails. And then I use those as stops. You know, like if I'm wherever I want the trolley to stop, I just put a couple of those. And then I just take a regular pulley, like a big industrial pulley, and hang that pulley on that cable, and then just run my chain setup off of that. Bam, done. Good to go, man. And most of those pulleys have a swivel on the bottom of them. If they don't, just put a swivel on there. And you want to swivel at the top and the bottom, because you have to make sure that your chain can always turn. The problem with a cable setup is if for any reason it gets something tied up in it, or for any reason it binds and it can't turn properly, The dog can choke themselves because they'll keep turning and turning and turning and turning and turning until they lift their feet off the ground. So you have to have a swivel at the top and a swivel at the bottom. Make sure there's no debris around there, you know. Yeah, I like them. I just like the space that they get, you know. And they seem to appreciate it. Like they'll go shit way off in a corner somewhere, you know, nowhere near their play area. And where, you know, dog on a chain, they're gonna have to shit somewhere near where they're walking, whether they shit near their house or they shit out near where their run area is or in the middle or something like that. Even though you pick it up every day, still can be a nuisance. And it's a whole lot easier taking care of a dog on a cable run than it is taking care of a dog on a chain. Just watch out for that trolley. That chain hits you in the face, that shit hurts. You ever get hit in the face with a chain with a 40-pound dog pulling it wide open? Better close your mouth when you see it coming, because that's about all you got time to do. You know, oh man. Old Harrison's slowing down, getting hot like all them bulky fighters do. Pretty is as pretty does. He keeps tagging that head. Warriors, come out and play. Yeah, that's a good movie, The Warriors. I like that one. I like The Wanderers. That's another good one. You ever seen that? The Lords of Flatbush. That's another good one. Oh, he keeps hitting him in the face. Punch count's the same, though. Those southpaws, they're so weird you can't even see when they're hitting you. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, The Warriors, man. I love that movie. I like all them old flicks. I like watching some old movies now. See, we like some old movies, don't we, Pucky? Yeah. Let's see here. What was it? I had a list of subjects here. Stuff to talk about. Go on here and take a look. Man, what do y'all think about them people that crate them dogs? That's a tough way to keep a yard of dogs where they're crating them. You know, these people that live in the city and crate their dogs. That's I don't know about all that. I had a buddy of mine that was dealing with a guy that was telling him that, oh, I've got my dog down in chains and I've got him there and this and that. He just found out that the guy was keeping all the dogs on. Stand back, buddy. I gotta plug my phone in. Found out that the guy was keeping all his dogs in a basement in Sky Kennels. And, you know, at one point he did have a yard, but he had gone through a divorce and he lost that and didn't tell the guy and kept getting dogs from him that was bullshitting him and was peddling puppies out of his basement and just, you know, just total bullshit. But my boy found out about it and went and got his dogs. So that worked out just fine. Brett Favre's dogs. You mean Drew Favre's dogs? You mean Drew Favre? Not Brett Favre. Isn't it Drew Favre? I didn't know Brett Favre had dogs. Isn't Brett Favre the football player? I didn't know he had dogs. But now Drew Favre, the guy that drove the bulldozers, he had dogs, but he's dead. And but he was a good old boy, big old fucker, man. True Favre, he had a head like a 5-gallon bucket, no neck, shoulders, man, just huge. I mean, this guy was huge. Hell of a dog, man. Had an old dog named Timex, real famous dog. So I put his pedigree up. There he is. Of course I'm right. I'm Fat Bill, motherfucker. Check out that dog right there. Check that pedigree out. Boy, was he bred right? His granddaddies were Bully Son and Midnight Cowboy. Third generation Eli, Hunter Sam, Bully Son, Eli Jr. What do you think? We all think that bulldog. The boys liked him. I sure would like to have bred something to him. I had a chance to, too, and not him, but dog off of him. And damn if I didn't do it. Stupid. Cowboy blood, but it's going out to the Eli Jr. stuff. You know, using the Eli Jr. as an out. Pretty clean breeding, man. You know, stuff like that you can breed with predictability. There you go. Yup, and then that stuff old man Ladnier had. Remember all that stuff? I remember that old man. You'd always see him in Picayune. He'd always show up with that stuff. Boys down there in Picayune. We'd all stay at the Imperial Inn right there at the bridge. Those are the good old days, man. Seems like a million years ago. About makes you want to cry. Shorty Cowboy. Old Toogie Cochran's dog. That was one ugly bastard, man. You think you got trouble with Niggerino dogs? Fuck with some of them dogs from Toogie. Yeah, you know, and really the only blood of that stuff that had any hope was the Rufus blood. And that stuff wasn't worth a damn either. I mean, like, only game dog I ever seen out of it was Rufus bred to some Ross's Red Devil blood. That tank dog. Hey, I'll say somebody's name from all that stuff. Y'all remember? Gene Thurman. How about Gene Thurman? Let's hear it for Gene Thurman. Cowboy Shivo Piggy, Cowboy Shivo Piggy, Cowboy Shivo Piggy, boys. I got it. Ain't nobody else got it like I got it. Cowboy Shivo Piggy. Gene Thurman. That was a good dude right there, man. I don't know if any of y'all had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Thurman. We just, I mean, I don't know, until they get all wiggly looking and their tails start to curl up. That old Dodge coin's doing good. I never met him. Or if I met him, it was just like in passing and shit. But yeah, I never met him. Oh, I wish I had. I wish I'd bred to that Rags dog of his. I should have bred Bolero to him. Didn't do it. Another mistake I made. But would I do a live with Schoolboy? Sure. Sure, man. No problem. No problem. I need the subscribers. So I do a live with anybody that's got more subscribers than me right now. I'll even do a live with Potato Head. So just has to be my rules. That's all. That's all there is to it. Oh yeah. What was that one bloodline them guys always talked about down there? It was strictly down there from Louisiana. I've heard about it all the time down there at the shows. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember it later on. All right, man. Come on. Come on. Getting that feedback again. It's coming from my phone. Still getting it? That's right, man. We do all we can. We do all we can. What it is if I put my cell phone near the computer, it seems to be screwing it up. And that fight was pretty boring. I think I'll put my bluegrass back on. I like my bluegrass. And I'm just going to put my phone on the floor instead of trying to watch that boxing. Let my bluegrass play and concentrate on what I'm doing. Name a dog. Any dog. Boomerang. Just one of my favorite dogs and one of my favorite people. I think he's one of the most beautiful dogs ever. I'll turn that down just a little bit. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, Pucky. I know you like that. Shady lady. I got a good picture of her. I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, we matched into him, and when he was there, um, he had a Cartman T-shirt on. It had a picture of like a black Cartman on it, and he was doing all these Cartman voices, and shit was pretty funny. I wasn't around him a whole lot, but yeah, Baker had the best record, 72-2. I don't know anybody else that had a record like that. He was a beast, man. He was a beast. Never tell you how he worked a dog? Check this out. If he was going to match a dog at, say, 40 pounds, right? And he was going to work the dog for 8-10 weeks, that dog would weigh 48 pounds before he started working him. Now, he wouldn't be 48 pounds gut fat. He'd be 48 pounds thick. He would feed him up and work him up to weight. But he would have that dog weighing 8 pounds over his show weight. And he'd take a pound a week off that dog during the keep. And I've seen his notes. I got all kinds of pictures and stuff from his house on an old computer in my desk down here. But he would take a pound a week off the dog every week. Boom, 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 till the last week. And that's how he worked his dogs. That was what he said. It was his secret. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, boys. How was it? Was that good? Was that good information? That's mind blowing information, isn't it? Like, would you ever think that you would work a dog like that? In other words, you'd spend 16 weeks working the dog, right? The first 8 weeks, you're spending it taking him up in weight, getting him up to 8 pounds over his show weight. Then you spend the next 8 weeks bringing him back down. So, but and watch his yard video. All his dogs are thick. You see Boomer and those dogs when they're not in keep. They were thick dogs. Kept them thick. What is his bloodline or his condition and skill? This is his bloodline or condition and skill. Well, I'd say it was everything. I mean, it's just like, you don't get to sleep with the hot blonde just because you got money. Well, maybe, but you know what I'm saying? It takes more than one thing to make something happen like that. You got to have skill and, you got to have the right dog. I mean, he was getting all his dogs directly from Maurice Carver. So I say he had a pretty decent bloodline. He was getting everything directly from Carver. And Carver needed wins. That's how he sold puppies. So he had a good dog. Somebody like Baker Davis was one of the people that ended up with it. I mean, Carver wasn't stupid. You got to remember, he only sold dogs for about 9 years. All of the effect of the Carver effect happened from 9 years of selling dogs. The Mount Rushmore of Dogman? I don't know. That's a good question. Well, you'd have to put Tudor on there. And then, man, I don't know. Oh, no. That's a tough one, man. Yeah, that's a tough one. I guess Mayfield. Just because I'd like to see the guy carve him. Oh, yeah, you ain't bullshitting. Ozzie Stevens. Let's put Ozzie on there. Mountain Man. And Tom Garner. Put him on the very end down there, smiling real big, like I made a fortune off these motherfuckers. Yeah, Clemens. Clemens would be good. Yeah, put Clemens on the end. I'm just kidding about Garner. We'll put Clemens on there. So you have Tudor, Mayfield, Ozzie, Mountain Man. You could probably do without Mayfield. I don't know. You need somebody, you really have to put Carver on there. Scratch Mayfield. I hate it for Mayfield. Put Tudor, Carver, Ozzie, Mountain Man, Jerry Clemens. I like that. That's my pick. Oh shit. That's kind of racist. We're back to that again. Yeah, I don't know about Kobe. I mean, I think somebody like Armitage or can't we put him in the traveling version? All right, Kobe. Add Kobe to it. Man, it's getting full. I'll have to kick out Ozzy. Poor Ozzy. Just not enough room for him. You only have like a few people on there. Tudor, Carver, Kobe, Mountain. Well, Mountain Man, you know, to kick him out too. Tudor, Carver, Kobe, Clemens. I don't know, man. If you got Clemens, but and you don't have Boudreaux, but you got Kobe, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, holy shit, man. I got some Pringles lightly salted that I bought at the Dollar General earlier tonight. And some fucking iced tea I made with some powder I added to a bottle of water. The fucking single life sucks. I'd cook like that if I had someone to clean up the kitchen. Damn it. Well, Jerry got that bitch from Floyd though. Don't forget that. Said I bred Two Eyes to his mother, and the picture of Two Eyes is not him. Just YouTube. That wasn't me, man. Yeah, it was over about 15 years. Oh yeah, man, that was good stuff. Do, 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 do. Oh, Paulie, the steak man. He's a butcher. That's what he does for a living. Well, it's 11 o'clock, fellas. I think I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to go goof off, go make some dinner, and hang out. I might get back on later on. I don't know. But I got some stuff I got to go do. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I'll see y'all around.